Today, Kim and I are headed to Treasure Cay in the Bahamas, meeting up with some friends. I'm all ready with my sunglasses, although I'm not sure I'm going to be needing these because, as you can see, the weather, well, it's got a different opinion. Welcome aboard, everybody. We're here in Punta Gorda. Looks like our plans to go to the Bahamas has been scratched. As you can see, the weather isn't horrible for us, but we were meeting some friends. They were going to come flying from Miami, and they're VFR only, and they kind of got sucked in. So, change of plans now. We're actually going to head to Punta Gorda, go check out a new resort out there called Sunseeker, and we're going to make the best of this weekend. Ground Brown 3175 Whiskey with Sierra, IFR to Punta Gorda, Papa Golf Delta.
Alright, number 3175 Whiskey, clear to Punta Gorda Airport is filed. Fly runway heading, maintain 2000. Expect 7,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be JAX 120.75 and squawk 1632.
Alright, put it clear to Punta Gorda as filed, runway heading 2000, 7,010 minutes, 12075, 1632, Baron 3175 Whiskey.
Number 75 Whiskey, thanks, read back correct, and are you ready to taxi now?
We are ready to taxi at 13 with Sierra.
Number 75 Whiskey, begin the taxi with a right turn onto Delta Taxiway, hold short of Bravo for traffic coming opposite direction.
Alright, taxi on the Delta, hold short of Bravo, Baron 3175 Whiskey. Yeah, Delta, hold short of Bravo.
Number 75 Whiskey, turn left onto Bravo, taxi across runway 6, hold short runway 2.
Left on Bravo, cross 6, hold short of 2, Baron 3175 Whiskey. These controls feel so weird.
They're so, stiff, I guess.
No, they're to the contrary. They're
no, they're
really
opposite.
Light. Yeah, well, it feels really light.
Alright, crossing 6. Crossed 6.
Cross 6, hold short.
75 Whiskey, taxi across runway 2 at Bravo.
Cross 2 at Bravo, Baron 3175 Whiskey.
I feel like I'm missing something. We're still on ground. Let's go to... I'm going to see tower. I'll flip to tower. So you're on tower. We've got 2075. We've got 1632 in the box. And you've got 2000. We've got 291.
Roger. Runway heading is set. Alright, so we got blue or brown. 2000 is set. 2991 set once, twice. We got 114.
Doors inflated.
Alright. Cow flaps are open. Trims are set. Electrical trim is working. Fuels are on mains. You got your noise cancelling on?
I do.
Excellent. Alright, runway heading 2000, you good?
I think we're good.
Yeah. Been a little while since I've been in the Baron. A little while since you've been in the Baron.
It's been a while since I've been in the Baron.
By the way, guys, before I forget, you see I'm wearing Flying Eye sunglasses. I just want to point out, I know on social media you see all kinds of discount codes you can get if you use this or use that. And they all work. Or you can just go to baronpilotshop.com. You don't have to remember a discount code because the prices are already, take that discount code into account.
29 Juliet,
and you can get that price right away without remembering anything. So if you haven't already, be sure to stop by baronpilotshop.com.
Over to ground, 29 Juliet.
He was going all the way to Bravo or Delta 1? Delta?
Like I always say, I pay for all the runway, not just part of it.
And yet you complain that that guy's the asshole.
I pay for all the runway. I didn't say he did.
You're like, he's still on it.
What's he doing? Well, that's a little excessive. I don't do that.
3175 Whiskey, St. Austin Tower, runway heading up to 2000, runway 13 clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 2000, runway 13 clear for takeoff, Baron 3175 Whiskey. Lights are on. Rear clear left.
I see 1-3.
Rear clear right. I see one tree. You ready?
Look at that clean windshield.
I know I did a great job cleaning that.
So proud of you. Once every 2 years is quite often.
It's a stereo cockpit, please. Alright, power is set. Fuel flow. Airspeed is alive.
54 knots.
84 knots.
Positive rate.
0.
We're good.
Attention all craft Tango, now ground tower 2986.
Wonder if he's...
Tower, am I clear for departure? San Whiskey.
75 Mike, runway heading up to 2000, contact Jax, we'll see you.
Over Jack, San Whiskey. That was weird.
He's not on it at all. Alright, you're over.
Departure bearing 3175, Whiskey 1.6, climbing 2000, runway heading.
3175 Whiskey Jax, departure, turn right heading 220, climb maintain 7000.
Right, 220, 7000, bearing 3175 Whiskey.
Chronos 1030,
Right,
contact Jax, 134.0.
7000.
Crew track 580, turn right heading 180.
Not paying attention.
No.
Number 75 Whiskey, radar contact 3 south of St. Augustine, clear direct Ocala.
Direct Ocala, 75 Whiskey.
Alright, give me Director Cala.
Direct.
470 after the approach, climb out heading 360, maintain
don't even know what
2000
buttons
back
to
to
push.
the frequency. 360 to 2000 and back with you, Bucky 470.
Alright, Director Cala, 7000.
Yes. There you go.
Thank you. I can lean. Heading the climb.
So I don't know if I've told you this before, but ever since we had that fuel leak from Aaron's plane, like 95% of the time, once we like get clearance, yeah, I don't do it right at takeoff, but I'll do it within the first like 3 minutes, and I'll go and I'll look at each side and make sure that we're not spilling out fuel.
Oh, that's a good practice.
Because it really isn't something that either A, a high wing can do, or B, like that you think about doing, and you never know until you look at your fuel and all of a sudden once it balanced. But
there's lots of little things that I do that have all come from something somewhere.
Yeah, either a story or
right.
Experience.
Right. Whether it be in the Baron or be in one of the jets.
Oh, my ears are killing me.
I'm constantly doing stuff based on something. 6,000, climbing 7,000, one to go.
7 roger.
Beef taco?
Yeah, 5 is when you have
one beef taco.
39 contact.
I wonder if a lamb taco is considered a hero.
Only if he died so a cow didn't have to.
175 Whiskey, contact approach 118.6.
1886, have a great day, Standby Whiskey.
118.6.
118.6. Sorry, Standby Whiskey.
Okay. For track
118.20.
1186.
Good afternoon, Jacksonville approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 6.6, climbing 7,000.
3175 Whiskey, Jacksonville approach, stage altimeter 2982.
2982, Standby Whiskey.
82. There you go. Alright, we're level 7,000.
Oh, that's why. I'm trying to figure out why it's so loud.
Furnace 11 advisor, any copy,
Because your glasses on.
Because I have these thick
sorry, Kentucky Furnace 11, Bucky 311
things on.
Hey,
I'm just sitting here like, I keep adjusting them. I'm like, they hurt, and I'm not thinking because I'm not used to it.
Now you actually appreciate why the flag
Oh my god.
with the fit sides. Alright, so looking ahead on 4 flight, you got a little bit of weather, PGD. Winds 220 at 6, 10 miles, broken 11,000. I think Gary can get in there.
So you and I haven't done this flight for the better part of like 3 years.
Oh, it's been a while since we've done this flight.
Yeah, you and Kay were the ones that did this flight last, a couple months ago. Let's be the bad pilot. There you go. Do I look cool?
I see people do that all the time.
I know. And I get why they do it. It's so funny because I'm always like, why? And then I'm like, oh, I get it. But they stab the bottom of my face. This is why you wear flying eyes right here, is for this endeavor. Yeah.
So speaking of flying eyes in the website, baronpilotshop.com, we have updated it. It's actually a whole new website now. And we've been adding My Go Flight products. So if you're looking for some My Go Flight products, they've now been added to the website as well. So be sure to visit baronpilotshop.com. Look at this weather. It's a shame that we weren't able to go to the Bahamas. I was really looking forward to that.
Oh man, it's like every single time. I mean, we've tried to plan the Bahamas for the better part of like 6 to 10 times, and every single time we've only been able to go once, and even then it was like gusting to 40, and he and I were like miserable because it was so high. It was like high 90s, but we've got this whipping wind, and we're like, oh look, it's cold, and then he and I get these raging sunburns because we don't even feel the burn starting to come. It was so horrible. Oh my god, I rescued an owl. Was it an owl?
Something.
Oh my god, I think it was a baby hawk or something, and or an owl, and it was drowning in the pool, and it had been in there, so I had to sacrifice my sweater and go and scoop it up.
Yes.
And then you came down. I think it was a hawk. Pool, yeah. And I had to go and pull it out and let it dry out. Like I had to dry it off, and oh my god, I had to go put it in under a plant. So then it tried to go and suicide itself again, get in the pool again.
Oh, smart, didn't trust you. So we're level cruise, 7,000 feet. Indicated airspeed of 160 knots. Outside air temperature of 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 11 degrees Celsius. Just give us a true airspeed of 182 knots. And of course, we have a headwind, because why wouldn't we have a headwind? Because that's all I ever get is a headwind. So we got a ground speed of 140 knots.
Well, here I'm not surprised.
Hopefully once we make the turn south, well, more south because we're southwest, but hopefully we'll get rid of that. It'd be nice going back to Punta Gorda. I haven't been to Punta Gorda in a while since Christopher and I went.
Yeah.
So I love going there. I love seeing the controller, or hearing the controllers. I don't see them unfortunately, but I love hearing the controllers. I just like it. And you haven't seen, there's a whole new FPO there now.
I know, I haven't been there. That's why when you were like, oh, you got to taxi to the far end and all this stuff, I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, I know, it's all different now. It's so different. By the way, with my 60 hours a month of flying, like I don't even see a point in putting on the autopilot.
You just see a point putting on the autopilot?
Yeah.
Well, that's because you always autopilot.
No. In the jet?
Yeah.
Oh no, to the contrary.
When you're in cruise?
In cruise, yeah. Cruise, yeah.
So what do you take it to, like 15,000, and then you start to put it on?
It depends. The other day I was in the 20s.
Do any of them say anything to you?
No.
They're just like, why are you doing that?
My last rotation, I was flying with Sergey, and man, he hand flies forever. Oh my god, he's so good. He's so smooth. I mean, you can tell he's been doing it. He's retired airline, so he's been doing it a long time.
But it's not about doing it for a long time. It's about, do you care about flying? It's the attitude of...
No, agreed. And he's not one of those guys that turns on the elevator.
I'm not going to be able to hear him that low, just so you know.
I hit one notch. So he hand flies and he's so smooth. And even when he's gonna climb, he slowly starts to climb and he slowly adds power. The idea is so the passengers don't really feel that you're starting to climb. Again, he takes great pride in it, and I really appreciate it. So everyone loves Sergey. And this Kazakhstan. Whatever Borat says.
Borat. Well, Borat is actually Borat, not Borat.
Yeah. But
you're butchering all these names and it's like insulting people.
Not insulting when I don't know. If I'm doing it on purpose, it's insulting. Listen, only white people are offended by what other white people say, okay? I promise you, Sergey is not offended. And this is perfect in between layer. Yeah, tell him I'm at 7,000 feet right now, and I am in between layers. And the bottom's broken. That's air text, makes it way easy to coordinate all this. For those who are wondering, she's not texting on cellular, she's texting via air text, which is a SAT-based system that allows us to send and receive text messages anywhere in the world. And so we're actually coordinating with our friend Gary, who we're supposed to go to the Bahamas with, who's going to be meeting us in Punta Gorda. And he's VFR only, so we're kind of being the eyes in the sky for him and giving him a heads up on what we're actually seeing. And we wouldn't be able to do that if we didn't have air text, unless we were much lower. You can see the weather in front of us, and we're about to make the left. Right there to where it's clear, out of the darkness. So, I'm gonna have to ask you the question that everyone wants to know. Now that you're a private pilot, when are you gonna do your instrument rating?
When we have our own plane to do the instrument training. No. Absolutely not.
You mean your own single?
My own single.
What?
Or when I have a good single at my disposal.
Maybe there's a flight school that'll let you train in airplanes. And the second question everyone wants to know is, are you ever gonna fly the Baron?
That remains to be seen.
That does remain to be seen. Tell you what, just come fly the Challenger for a little while. These controls suddenly feel so light.
It's not even I mean, like, yes, the controls are heavy, but it's...
Approach Bucky 311 heading.
This plane is daunting now that I've flown the single.
But I get it. Listen, I appreciate, and I'm sure most of the viewers do as well, your cautiousness. And it's better to be cautious than just thank God, because suddenly I'm a pilot now, I can do whatever I want.
Right, I can.
I mean, we've all seen it. We've seen it with people we know. We've seen it people we don't know. We've heard stories about it. We've seen it with people on social media. And so it is always better to be on the side of caution. And contrary to popular belief, we lean heavily on the side of caution, and you lean heavily on the side of caution. And you know, sometimes people mistake what they see on video, because I'll fly when, you know, certain weather, or I'll fly certain conditions. But what they don't realize is that I'm actually not flying in those conditions. It's very calculated, it's very well thought out, and there's always an option. Plan B is always an out plan. And because I don't take risks. Sorry, you broke up again, say again?
Direct Varsy.
Direct Varsy, Baron 3 on South Varsy. Alright, direct Varsy.
That's why I was wondering if we were going to be able to cut the corner.
Yeah, enter. Yeah.
Right.
I was hoping to get a little sooner, but I didn't ask, so then there's that.
Higher? Is that what you just said?
A little sooner.
Oh. Oh, God.
I will tell you one thing I do miss. I do miss a flight director.
118.17.
So I'm pretty excited about the Sunseeker. Gonna be cool. New resort, new destination, something cool to check out, something different for us.
Well, and what? This is the first resort that Allegiant's doing, right? It's
I don't know if it's the first one or not, but it's definitely along the lines of what their ultimate goal is to be a one-stop shop for you know, vacation destinations.
It's on the water. It's on the bay. Brand new rooms. We're doing a 2-bedroom suite, so we're not just doing like a standard room. It's got a living room. It's got laundry. It's got, I think, a full kitchen, like including dishwasher. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
All the bells and whistles.
It's gonna be exciting to see it, kind of getting a tour of it all. Lots of restaurants, lots of good stuff. So.
Yeah, I think it's got like a collection of restaurants. It's not all inclusive like Sandals would be.
No.
But it's supposed to be one-stop shop that you don't have to leave the resort if you don't want to.
Well, guys, I hope you're happy to be seeing the Baron back. I know there's been lots of comments about, you know, where's the Baron? Where's the Baron? Haven't seen the Baron, and obviously some of that's because we're getting Kim's training series knocked out of the way, and that's very time consuming and everything else going on. Plus, I got a lot of stuff going on in my life. There's been lots of changes in my life. For those who don't follow me on social media, I'm now flying Challenger 300, 350 series. No longer flying the Lear 60, and I'm flying it for a company called Vista America. And so I'm having a great time doing that. A lot of fun. I actually love it. Lots of posts on Instagram, so if you want to see kind of that stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Beach Ground Pilot. And maybe, just maybe, there's some Challenger videos.
Yeah. We need some more jet videos.
Well, the only way to know is you got to go on to Baron Pilot on YouTube. And keep checking. Keep checking.
Formerly known as Baron Pilot. That's what it's going to be called.
Formerly known as Baron Pilot. Exactly. It'll always be Baron Pilot.
The pilot formerly known as Baron Pilot.
Yeah.
And then we'll just put a Challenger symbol. And
you didn't resell the Baron. It'll still be.
3175 Whiskey, contact Tampa, approach 119.9er. Good day.
19.9, have a great day, 75 Whiskey.
November 6, November Foxtrot, contact Ocala.
Wow.
1199.
Just put 19.9, you don't have to put the one, remember?
I like to do it. Don't criticize me, or you can do all this yourself.
We're about to do rolls. You want to do rolls?
Sure.
Here we go.
Uber. Alright, Tampa, 7,000. 6,900. Which one should I tell them?
It's not 6,900.
Good afternoon, Tampa approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 7,000.
3175 Whiskey, Tampa, approach Tampa, number 2987, reset transponders, Fox 3732.
3732.
3732, Baron 3175 Whiskey. 3732. Good job, buddy. 3732.
We just confirmed, reset transponders, Fox 3732.
Squawking 3732, Baron 3175 Whiskey.
1564 Tampa approach, expect runway 19.
Somebody stepped on me.
Yeah.
Tampa approach, American.
But to the point I was starting to make earlier before the radio call is, I think the channel will always be Baron Pilot, even if we don't own the Baron anymore.
Maintain 6,000, it gets smoother at 6,000.
Oh yeah, I mean 100%.
I don't know if I'd ever change it at this point.
American 2506,
But
maintain 6,000.
just for the peoples, that it's very difficult to have all the things and satisfy everybody, and we've discussed that before, that you know, you put my training videos up and people complain they want the Baron back, and then you put Baron up and they're like, wait, hold on, what happened to her training, or what happened to her flying? And then somebody was like, oh, didn't you put Lear stuff up, like weren't you flying something, like are you not doing that for, like are you not? And then some people thought that it was your own plane, and then like like we're like all over the we choose to fly the Baron, but we only fly the Lear once a year.
I want to know what it's like to be, you know, part of the little people flying the Baron.
And then there's that secret couple of legs that I flew in the Lear with you.
Yeah, I view Baron Pilot as a channel, not as a one type of content, more of a one-stop shop. If you like aviation, hopefully you follow Baron Pilot channel. And in it, you'll see training video, you'll see Baron videos, you'll see jet videos, you'll see, you know, me flying with friends. Hopefully you'll see a turbine aero commander soon.
Woo! Can't wait to get that little girl.
Yeah.
One sexy mama.
So there's been a
1564 to the smooth
bunch of different type of videos, and that's the whole idea. If you love aviation, hopefully you enjoy the channel.
Let me just...
2596, you can expect the RNAV visual, runway 18.
There won't be Zulu yet. Yeah, about another 5 minutes.
Yeah, you say that, but Punta Gorda is not like a busy airport, so they tend to do it around 52.
Okay.
They can do it at any...
Okay, what time is it right now?
52.
Okay, they didn't do it. I win. 55.
RNAV runway 15 prepared.
Just be... Hold on, first of all. You said 5 minutes. You said they have another 5 minutes.
Yeah, 55.
And then you said, that's 3 minutes.
Okay, Christopher. It's amazing how women get literal when it's convenient for them. When it's convenient, it's literal.
Literally. Literally 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. When you're getting ready, you're not literal.
I don't think I ever put times on me getting ready. I don't think I'm like, I will be ready in 6.2 minutes.
I wouldn't know. That would require me to listen.
88. RNAV, runway 15 approaching use, landing in
55.
runway 15. He's caution for bird and wildlife activity on and in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact, you have 8 Zulu.
I got Zulu.
Go to tower information, Zulu 20.
55, like I said.
Zulu. Wind 15012, gusting 18.
15012, gusting 18. 150
It's right down the runway.
at least it's down the runway, yeah.
Right down the runway.
1218. It's only 5 knots, so that's not bad.
That's 6 knots. Gust, but yeah.
Gusting up to 18, so it's 5 knots.
Whiskey, contact the Miami Center on 127.2.
127.2. Have a great day. Time for whiskey.
18 minus 12.6. I hate to break news to you.
Girl math.
Stop.
Pilot math.
That's girl math.
Number 75 Whiskey, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend 3,000. Time for whiskey.
Alright.
Rated kilo contact.
3,000 descent.
119.9er.
Naming 7. Getting 3,000. Pulling the power back.
Meow.
Number 75 Whiskey, proceed direct Punta Gorda.
Direct Punta Gorda. Time for whiskey.
There we go. Now we're cloud surfing.
7 Juliet November contact, Orlando approach 128.37. Vacation 13 Del Charlie, level 100.
Approach band 3175 Whiskey 3000 with Zulu direct to Punta Gorda.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, Fort Myers approach, Fort Myers altimeter 2986, roger, they're advertising the RNAV 15, however, I believe the visual will work.
2986, and yeah, actually if I can just go direct Ubidi, which is a fix on the RNAV 15, that'll work out.
75 Lima, clear direct Ubidi, descend and maintain 2000.
Ubidi 2000, Baron 3175 Whiskey.
Alright, Ubidi here. Direct, enter.
And then 2000.
Alright, it's 14 itself over.
There we go, 2000.
Still can't see.
Direct Ubidi.
We should be able to see it too.
90 Tango, Fort Myers departure identified
no,
and
warm
maintain
outside.
3000.
No, I love it. Don't touch it.
And the AC back on.
No.
Baron 75 Whiskey, Punta Gorda Airport, 11 o'clock, 10 miles.
Field site, Baron 3175.
Baron 75 Whiskey, cleared visual approach, runway 15, contact Punta Gorda Tower, good day.
Good visual 15 over tower, good day, Vista. Baron 3175 Whiskey. Holy.
And that's why you're not doing comms. Alright, you're over.
Oops. Tower, Baron 3175 Whiskey, visual 15.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, Punta Gorda Tower, runway 15, clear to land.
15, clear land, 75 Whiskey.
Oh man.
That was a good one. Gear going down.
Gear is down. Glide slope is on.
Wind 180 at 8.
110 at 8. How's your feet, Rich? 3 green. And we are clear land. Dawn flaps full.
Legion 895, go to ground, you're clear to the Canton Airport via rate of vectors Lakeland, Doffy, Camjo, Colliers, as filed. Climb and maintain 2000. Expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after. Departures on 134.42. Squawk 1335.
I got you left on Alpha.
Legion 890, read back correct. Let me know when you're ready for push. There's 75 Whiskey, where you parked.
FPO, 75 Whiskey.
75 Whiskey, straight down Alpha, left on Golf.
Alpha, Golf, 75 Whiskey.
Alright, so Nice landing. I think you stayed in between the yellow lines, which was arguably on center line.
What do you mean between the yellow lines? I was on center line.
From this angle. You're a little left, but I think it was just the wind just kind of tossing you around right at landing. But as I said, you're between the yellow lines, which are in the just on the outside of the middle line, so center line. So
We'll have to review that one.
I'd say hopefully the tail is still running. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, you haven't landed the Baron and tell it was a little.
What do you say? Alpha what?
Golf.
That's what I thought you said, right? So there's a new one.
Because that's not updated. I mean, you can verify, but I'm pretty sure he said Golf.
Fuck golf, 10-5 whiskey.
Yeah. I forget about the playback.
I know, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I got this.
Totally forget about playback. You don't have to look like a dumbass, you can just push playback.
Exactly. So welcome to Punta Gorda. Hope you guys enjoyed this flight. As always, like these videos, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button. Biggest compliment we can receive is
Your subscription to our channel.
your subscription to the channel. Be sure to ring that bell for notification and hit all. But still, come back and check all the time for new videos.
You never know what you're gonna see.
You never know what you're gonna see. Baron Pilot's like a box of chocolate. You just never know what you're gonna get. If you haven't already, be sure to stop by BaronPilotShop.com for some goodies. My GoFlight, Flying Eyes, Jet Shades, Air Text, shirts, hats, you name it. All kinds of goodies there. Be sure to check it out. If you don't already, you can follow me on Instagram, Beach Baron Pilot. You can follow Kim at Flying SIC. It felt good to get back in my baby.
Aw, thanks.
Didn't even comment.
This is why we don't show our private life to public. Things may or may not be said.
We're gonna go to Air Center. Alright guys, until next time, stay safe and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys.
Boom.
Good job, buddy.